you. Uh, well, as in Morocco, we are all like we're born as a Muslims. We are in we grow up as a Muslim. So I grew up as a Muslim. I went to the school. I was, you know, I was taking lessons of Islam, and it's like when I was like an adult person. So I was reading the story of Jesus, and I had some question about it. Like I didn't understand what really happened to Jesus from the Quran. It's like why? Because the Quran is tell you that Jesus was the Jews want to kill him, but Allah was take him and replace him with another guy. So the Muslims, so the Quran teach that the Jews they want to kill Isa, but Allah take and replace. I was asking why the Jews wanted to kill him, and I went to and I tried to search in the tafsirs. So I found a weird story that's like they were a king. That wasn't in that time, and it wasn't anyone in that time. So this leads me to ask because when I went to ask like imams or teachers at school, they they want to stop me asking these questions like why Jesus, why he's different than other prophets, like he's came without no father, why he wasn't, why the devil couldn't like touch him, like you know the miracles that he was doing, uh, it's not normal. So these questions they lead me to others questions, so I start to like compare between I'd like to ask questions about the Islam. So one day I was talking with some friends about these topics about the religions, and one of them is a Muslim. He was a Muslim. He told me that he has the Bible. Someone came from the Europe and gave it to him. So, and he doesn't want him. He doesn't want the to read it. So I asked him to give it to me. So, and he gave it to me. And in that time, I don't know any Christian, and there was no internet. I'm talking about like 1993. So, so I start to read the Bible. Honestly, first I didn't like the language because it was easy to understand. It was an easy language, but the Quran is like a high level. You cannot understand it. You need someone to explain it to you. So so I start to understand. I start to understand a little bit the story you know of Jesus, and also the story of the creation, how God, the Bible is giving details how God is creating this world and how He work with the world. In Islam you cannot find these things. Islam is you can find like different stories about how God created this. If it's 8 days or 6 days, or you know. So so I want to. So I went that time in like comparing between Islam and I saw the teaching, how what Islam teach and what the Bible is teaching about love and peace, and it was like really teaching that is not in Islam. It's like in Islam, if someone do something to you, do better for him,
Yes.
to him, do the best for him, to punish him, and so there is no love. Islam doesn't teach. So I found this, and I found a lot of, like, I asked the question how Muhammad become a prophet. How he said that he was a prophet, and it's like it's a crazy story. It's like there were a lot of things that you know I was finding, and when I went to like ask imams or teachers, they always want to beat me. Stop asking this question. Stop, don't ask this question. This is what our ancestors give us. You have to accept it, and you know maybe the devil is trying to deceive you with these questions, and
mm,
but more I read the Bible, more I know. I see the truth. Till one day I ask God to like open my heart to the truth, because I want to know the truth, and I want to live by the truth. It wasn't an easy decision, because you need to think about your family, your neighbors, your friends, and so I prayed to God to you know open my heart and my mind to see the truth and to know the truth, and He did, and from that time, from 1993 till now, I am following Christ. Even it's not easy, but I have joy of God. It's
amen.
easy. It's easy when you think about what we're gonna have in the future. Like we are going to be with God, and we will be with the Father, rejoicing for eternal life.